Peace family, happy new moon in Pisces. If you had a chance to check out the energy update that I posted yesterday, then you know what we are dealing with. And as promised, I am following up with an oracle observation on this energy. So let's see what the cards have in store for us. Time to get back to natural. For those who have seen my oracle observations posted before, then you know that I do what I refer to as a mirror deck. A mirror is the original term for pyramid. It is the name that our ancestors used when they named the things that they actually created. And pyramid is a Greek word that was actually changed, as many of our names in more ways than one have been changed. So in my ancestral alignment and veneration, I do try my best to use the original words and names as much as possible. So for our mirror deck, we're going to have 3 tarot cards pulled for the bottom and foundation of our mirror. That's going to give us a general scope of the energy. And then at the center of the mirror, we're going to have on the left a Moonology card, on the right a Crystal Inspirations card. And then at the top of our mirror, we're going to have direct guidance from ancestral realm, from star seeds, from, angelic realm, and our guides and our guardians, and giving us a full scope of tying everything together in regards to a piece of advice that they're giving us to align everything. I also like to use cards that represent Black and brown people. I think that representation is important, and given the fact that I am doing the reading and aligning with my ancestors and connecting with their energy, and they are using me to send this message, I think that it's imperative for me to make sure that we can all actually align and connect with the representation that we actually are rooted to. I'm inspired by my family, I'm inspired by my friends and my community and my culture, and I'm dedicated to that in this back to natural lifestyle, given that Africa is the root, and that is what inspires me to make sure that in my tarot cards in particular, that I'm using cards that my people can identify with. So the first cards that I'm going to choose is from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and this deck was originally done by a Black woman. Her name was Pamela Coleman Smith. I speak your name. And many people don't know that she was a Black woman, and she was actually commissioned to do the art work for this deck, but was specifically told that she could not use any Black representation. So as a result, I have started with this deck. It is the root deck that many people work with to learn other tarot decks, and I've modified it and paid homage to her by doing what I know that she would have wanted to do. And I've actually painted all of the individuals in the deck with brown skin, black skin, so that way there is that alignment, like the African tarot deck that I'll also use and the Kemet tarot deck that I will also use. So I'm just going to spray a little bit from my negativity neutralizer, which is like smudge in a bottle, and just to clear the space and clear the cards a little bit, giving thanks to the angels, to the ancestors for this energy read, seeing what the cards have in store for us with this new moon in Pisces, and again with the details in the overview that I posted yesterday. Let's just see what kind of alignment that we get in regards to this energy and some direct advice. So let's see. This message is for anyone who is seeing this post. I'm going to just one card, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors, for your guidance. Just to give us the first card of this foundation, this root. Tough energy. Let's see. Which one card kind of pops out or stays in my hand. Oh, or flies into the sky. We've got the Lover's card as our first card for this foundation. So the Lover's card, when you look at it, you just think of deep love and partnership and thinking about two people together, coming together. This is a perfect alignment in regards to this new moon because it is a new moon in Pisces with a Pisces stellium. We've got the sun, the moon, and Venus and Neptune all in Pisces. Venus being the planet of love and relationships, and Neptune being about imagination and about illusion and thinking all of that dream state. It is a time where things are triggered emotionally, people are a little bit more sensitive. It's a time for heart-to-hearts. Again, I won't go too much into the general overview because that is in yesterday's video, but this is definitely aligning with the energy of this moon, especially in regards to what it is that you need to express to someone, and also taking time out for yourself to decide what it is that you want to discuss. So the upside down energy, so I'll show you the Lover's card upright. There's different, symbology, obviously, when it's upright versus reversed. Some people read reversals, some people don't. I like to give a scope of both so that people can really decide based on what they're dealing with, what can actually apply to them. So the Lover's card, again, upright in general, is about partnership. You also have this ancestral angelic force, over kind of giving a benediction in a sense to this union. But this is also about choice. The Lover's card is also about thinking about what it is that you actually want to do, whether it's this partnership, whether it's about focusing on yourself. The energy right now is, again, about private work. It is about self-reflection. It is about self-love, and that it's important to focus on self, heal the heart, so that you can find the partner that is meant for you, so that you can find not just any partner, a partner that is divinely chosen for you, that kind of twin flame energy. This card definitely gives me that twin flame energy kind of vibe. And if that is what you are looking for, you have to start with the heart. And this is an amazing, amazing moon in order for you to really think about all of these dreams coming true and scripting and deciding what it is that you need to do to clear out, to make room for this kind of energy. Oftentimes, these kinds of energies can overlook us because we're not fully ready for it. So that's what's coming through. And then again, in the reversal is exactly that it's not the time for the partnership. That's coming, but we really need to kind of focus on ourselves right now. That reversal tells me that, just like this moon is saying, private time. This is about inner celebration as well, so that you can clear out, heal all of those things, so that when you are meant to find that twin flame energy, you're all set, you're all good, no drama, no situations that's going to try to sway that forward momentum between you and this ideal partnership. It's moving on. Thank you, Spirit. See from further clarification in regards to the Lovers. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. Now, the 10 of Pentacles, which is so perfectly aligned with the Lovers, even if it's reversed, because this, again, reversal just means not now. It just means that if this is what you're looking for, the choice that you need to make right now is yourself, so that this can turn over and get to what you want. And then the next stage, as you can see, is family, is growth, is child, is even the fact that there's an elder there too. That's, it's hard to see in this card, but it shows legacy. It shows that you're coming into something. You're first starting with yourself. Clear yourself out so that you can find that partnership that you're looking for. And then the next stage for that is about full expansion, full growth. So, in the energy overview, it really is also talking about that and things that we need to release in order for us to really get what it is that we want. And who doesn't want this idea of living a legacy of inheritance, of even leaving something for future generations, generational building and all of that. So I'm all about that as well when I think about ancestral connection and thinking about what it is that I want to pass on, even in this back to natural lifestyle. It's health and wealth. Pentacles are about health as well as wealth. It's not just about money. And at the end of the day, when you have that kind of security, you don't have to worry necessarily the same way about what kind of care and treatment that you can get, that your child can get, that your elders can get. This is about village, that takes a village, full community expansion. This is about collective consciousness. And again, just that luxury in the state of family, of community building, and making sure that everybody has what it is that they need. So that's very, very powerful read coming through, especially after the Lovers. And also to not be, discouraged and feeling like, why aren't I getting all of this stuff now? It takes time and it's steps. And the fact that the Lovers is reversed is literally saying it's just about not now. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get bogged down with the details. Don't get bogged down with feeling like it should be the way you want it to be. It's the way they want it to be. And if you trust and if you lean back, and this energy is also all about just going again. The fish is... the fish in Pisces is flowing, but it's about not going against the current. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really like kind of lean back and just float and let the tide take you. The ancestors are that tide. Trust and believe to receive. Let's see what else in our Kemet deck to further expand. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors, for this energy read, for coming through. Oh, you saw that? Didn't want to leave my hand. All right. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. Now the Hierophant, I will show you upright, is about traditions. This is the traditionally traditional card. It's about expectations. I mentioned releasing expectations literally right before this, right? So timing is divine, and this energy is coming through so clearly in regards to what it is that we need to think about that is conventional versus not conventional. In thinking about the start, that is also why you need to have this kind of internal focus right now, so that you can align accurately with the person that you want. Your vibration has to raise so that you can match whoever it is that is meant for you. You're not together right now because you're not aligned right now. You need to both be in the same vibrational frequency in order for you to come together and in order for it to be exactly what it's supposed to be, and literally blessed by the angels and blessed by the ancestors. So if they're not here, it's just that it's not time yet. And then when it comes time, this is the next step, that legacy building. It's just that, like, it's blessed. It's blessed. When you want your union to be blessed. You don't want to rush anything before the angels and the ancestors can say, yes, you're ready. Yes, he's ready. Yes, she's ready, whoever it is. And now it's time for this thing to grow. So it's about thinking about what your conventions are, what your traditions are. These are the values that you need to decide that are important to you, so that when you match that and you figure that out for yourself, you're aligning and getting synergized with whoever else is supposed to be aligned with that. And at that point where you're going to come together, there's going to be less conflict. You guys have already matched in that way. But obviously it's important to have these conversations and discuss your conventions, discuss your traditions, discuss your values. But you'll see that once you're sure about what it means for you and what you want it to look like, the easier it's going to be for you to find the person that matches that thing. Because you can love somebody all day, but when fundamentals come down, when traditions come down, when conventions come down, expectations, conformity, all of these things that the Hierophant stands for, that is going to be a huge blockage and potential conflict if you don't work that out. And then again, it being up reversed is also showing the importance of the fact that, again, it's not now. There's a blockage happening for right now because you still need to work through what all of those logistics are for yourself, what your deal breakers are, what's, absolutely imperative to you, your lifestyle, all of that stuff. So that's what is, connecting here with that. But it's coming, and it's really just about the choice that you need to make. The choices too. Again, Lover's card being about choices. It's not just about love and coming together with the person that you love. It's about what are your choices, what are your decisions, and that's where this Hierophant comes in. And the fact that they're both reversed is showing that that's where this internal work is important for you to decide and figure out what exactly that is before both of those things can be upright in a partnership or community setting. Let's see with our Moonology deck. Your commitment is being tested. Now this is coming through in more ways than one, especially with this foundation of these 3 cards. The commitment in the sense of deciding whether you're now focusing on you, if you are going too full speed ahead in regards to a relationship, if you're not taking time to figure out what exactly it is that you need to do. So it's important, again, to take this private time out to figure out what your commitments are, what your deal breakers are, what it is that you want to focus on, all of that stuff. First quarter moon energy. And now with our crystal inspiration, Chrysocolla, start fresh. So again, new moon energy is all about starting fresh. It's all about planting seeds. It's all about growth. We have all the greens and the blues in there. And you guys know that I do pendants and stuff. I definitely have Chrysocolla beads. So if anybody wants to align directly with this energy and with this message, hit me up. Chrysocolla is about starting fresh, and again, aligning with this energy. Really take the time to figure out what you want. This is that new moon energy, planting seeds, water vibe, because we've got Pisces as a water sign, is really telling us to water it out. Fresh starts. We've got it on the verge of spring. All of this energy is what's coming through. And let's see, to wrap it all up, Work Your Light tells us, Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Pay attention. This is about internal focus first. Everything else is going to come afterwards. What are you going to do with this new energy to tune in, tap in, and get back to natural? Everything is going to flow from there on. Thank you guys. If you want any further information, please do not hesitate. Much love.